Hey everybody, it's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. If you don't want to do plank, I would just do a little wiggle, sway side to side, just some freestyle movement. You can stand and do that or stay seated. But this is not the longest plank. In fact, this will be like pretty close to 90 seconds. Here we go. So when I was a little kid, we always went to vacation for to Misquamicut Beach for a week, and that's right next to Watch Hill, where they have one of the oldest carousels in the country, and it's the kind where you can reach and try to grab the brass ring. So this was always a joy of mine. I loved riding that carousel. And when I was a kid, I was also very short for my age for a while. In fact, in 6th grade, we learned about these penguins that were like 4 feet tall. And I was like the example of being shorter than a penguin. So in 6th grade, I was not as tall as certain penguins. And this became a problem when I'd go to like an amusement park or water slides with friends, and there'd be that white line on the ride. And I could never ride. I was never tall enough. And it would sometimes take me like 2 years to catch up. I would like have to sit out while everybody rode the rides. And then one year we went to ride the carousel. And in fairness, I was like probably getting too old for the carousel, but it didn't matter. My older sister had always like picked her feet up, and they trusted kids to not drag their feet. And as we get in line to buy tickets, I realized there's a white line. And I'm like, I am taller than that line. This line will not hold me back again. And when we get there and it's our turn, I'm against the white line, and the ticket person says to me, "Oh, you are taller than the line. You can't ride." And I was heartbroken. I was devastated. This line has worked against me my entire life, whether I'm too short or too tall. Not to mention, I didn't realize that last year was my last ride on the carousel, so I just had missed that final opportunity. So these white lines have haunted me a bit throughout my life, because there's another white line that was the bane of my existence. At my mom's house, we lived on a really busy road, and so my parents painted a white line about 10 feet up the driveway between the street and the end of the driveway. And I was not allowed to ride my bike past that white line, which means you can only go in a circle in the driveway, which is not the funnest way to ride a bike, and probably why I'm not the biggest fan of bike riding to this day. So anyway, white lines and me, we don't get along very well. I hope you have a wonderful day, and as always, keep moving.